Good afternoon. I'm here to do module number 4, video number 5. I'm Gord Sarkissian, and this is for the Vancouver Premier College Becoming a Master Instructor program. We're doing chapter number 5, module 4, and we're talking about online presence, the presence of an instructor, and how we can keep the students engaged. Most of my reading, mostly what I got from reading the chapter, was all about synchronous and asynchronous methodology. One, obviously, synchronous is where it's one-to-one communication in real time, and asynchronous is anytime, anywhere, usually one to no one. So learning strictly from the online source, which is not live. The advantages of synchronous, which is the method I prefer to use, is that it can create immediate reactions to absolutely everything, from a surprise to a question. You can do real-time presentations and demonstrations, and I think that's an advantage as well. There's immediate response to questions, and there's follow-up questions. So I can give you a response, you can ingest the information, and then you can ask a follow-up question, as the instructor can as well. The support is real time as well. It can be support from the instructor, from any of the resources that were being presented by the instructor, as well as from the community. And when you talk about the community, there's lots of opportunities for development through peers. So people can see somebody doing something and provide an answer, and they can get support and develop their network that way. And then lots and lots of opportunities for community building, where the community just gets an opportunity to grow based on me seeing somebody vulnerable or them seeing me vulnerable, and it opens it up and it makes it a lot easier for them. One of the tools I use a lot in the synchronous method is the description of the comfort zone and how we can share together as a team to grow that comfort zone. A lot of people coming to Canada with limited English skills don't feel comfortable stepping past a certain level for fear that they'll not say a word correctly. We try to eliminate that as best we can, just through peer support. When you're dealing with synchronous, you're using chat boxes, you're using instant messaging, you can use Zoom, which we're doing now, or Skype. Those are all great ways to do that online. With the asynchronous, obviously it's available anytime, anywhere, and that's a huge advantage because with some of my students in China, some of them here in Canada, it makes it difficult to have those time zones line up properly. It's anonymous, so I can sit back and just listen until I learn, and I can practice until I get it right. A lot of Chinese students really like that. I understand that. Everyone starts at the same level. So even though my English is a 1, 2, or a 3 out of 10, I'm starting at the same level as someone who's a 5, 6, or a 7, because nobody can know the difference. That's helpful. It makes a big difference. And there's no time restrictions. I can come on and off that program anytime I want to. And I think that's very helpful. Obviously, asynchronous is email. It could be discussion forums. It could be a blog. It could be a wiki. It could be social networks. Any of those are asynchronous in nature. I think one of the things there's really 4 strategies I use in class to help me. The first one, and my favorite, is role play. I like to get into a situation and role play it. And just let the students see the vulnerability of each person in the role play, but also let them play in it themselves to see what it feels like to do that. And it makes it safe to make a mistake. And I think that's been very helpful in getting people to be present, to be there, and to have some fun doing what they do. Right now in business communications, we have a project, and the project is just a 1-day project, but it's on building a survey. It allows people to really connect in the community. So what they do is they develop a survey, they choose a topic, develop a survey, and then they come back and they present that survey after they've asked questions of their classmates to get the results that they need to give them the information to present the survey and the findings from the survey. Very, very helpful, very engaging, and it gets us all in it together. My favorite one is at the beginning of each class or each term, we have each one of the class members do a short introduction of themselves. Before they do that, they come into small groups in the breakout rooms, they talk to each other, they connect, and then we break out and we do these introductions, trying to have some fun with it. And they do a written component of that as well. works really well. So I'm a strong believer in team activities and engaging people on that level. And I think that's where I've had my most success. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to share today. I hope that I've answered your questions. Thanks.